Hi, everybody. It's really nice to meet you. Bill says, so I bring up these papers, all right, and he says, give those to me. And because this is supposed to be like an inspirational talk, right? And so I said, no. I said, but I'll tell you why. And it's because these are the notes I took from Spirit this morning when I was, don't even. So he gives me this eyebrow. No, really, they're the notes I took from Spirit this morning. So it's inspired, and then of course, since this isn't going to take up all 10 or 15 minutes, we'll let Spirit continue this one. So here we go. And so it opens up with, I can speak for the static of your noisy world. I am the voice of calm and of safety and of home like no other. I promised not only to nurture you when I sent you, but to continually nourish you as you walk through this life. And remember, I will walk as closely with you as you allow me to. So I ask you, do you want to eat one meal at a time? Or do you want to eat for a lifetime? And what is it? What is it that you feed your hearts? And so I ask you, what is it that we feed our minds? And is it a serving of hope laced with fear? Is it a side of tolerance with a hint of disapproval? Is it a bowl of love flavored with a touch of disdain? When we embrace Spirit, do we leave our fears behind? Or do we allow them to temper our experience with the sacred? We need to look at this and perhaps not here and now, but we each really need to look at this. What flavors our lives? For what do we hunger? And it's not about how we choose to dine with others, but what we feed ourselves when nobody else is around. This is what makes up the body of who we truly are. Not just our physical body, our mental bodies, our emotional bodies, our spiritual bodies. And so I asked Spirit, does this mean that we must consider a diet? No was the answer. Rather consider the quality of each morsel that you choose to eat. What is its origin? Is it pure? Is it organic? Or has it been treated with chemicals to protect it from vermin? And how much does one wash it off before one eats? And at the end of the day, do we just scrub it clean of all poisons, or do we just pop it in our mouths with a moderate wipe off? And I speak of the little things, for they amount to the bigger things. Remember, whatever you ingest is eventually digested. And as it's true of all things, it is emitted. And so essentially, what we bring to the world is a culmination of what we have consumed. And the question is, what have we truly? And so this speaks to my very heart. I think that for most of my life, I've approached the world. Who am I according to you? What is the truth according to you? I place so much power in other people's hands, and I forget that God said, I will walk as closely with you as you allow me. And I promise to nourish you as a mother nourishes her baby when she holds the baby to her breast? Do you choose to eat what I said? And so now I'm understanding that I love you, but it's not your truth that I'm looking for. And I do consider why. But is it really your wisdom that I am to be shaped by? And I love you, but do I really love you? Or do I love you? Ooh, we'll try this. Do I love you because of? Or do I love you in spite of? And these are the things today that are spread out before us in this banquet. What do we choose to eat? Because remember, whatever we choose to eat, it comes through us. And eventually, we put it out into the world. So remember, to find food with the highest benefit, perhaps we need to go all the way to seeds. Isn't that truly where we find all of the nurture, all of the nutrients which are needed to ensure the health of our world, for the health of ourselves, by leading to